Hello everybody, welcome to another Goggles Goes to Europe, and this time out we're in the DAF NNT, and yeah, we're in Seville, Spain, and we're heading for Almeria with 22 tons of coal on. So what I did was I made a fifth version of the engine, so maybe I'll throw up a screenshot here and you can see what I did. It should be in the bottom left of the screenshot, and it will be a I made a 14 liter instead of just the 11 liter, and it's got about double the torque and about 25% more horsepower, and so it can actually get the job done. As I did a trip with a load of logs with the most powerful engine on offer, and holy, it was brutal. I even had 433 gears in it. Could only go about 80 kilometers an hour flat out, but it was hopeless. And so with the loads you get in the game, like, it was necessary to hop it up a bit. Let's hop inside and get going.
Starting route to destination.
I like how the key moves and everything. See, watch on the dash. Turn it on, start it. Pretty cool. Get some lights on here. Oh, what happens if you, this doesn't have any running lights really, just those little three on the cab. I'll see if I get blinked at a lot by oncoming traffic. So we got that, brakes, we're good to go. Got a 16 speed that comes with it. But it did have some really wild ratios for the transmission, or the gear, final drive for the diffs. Like really tall high numeric values, like 433 and higher. Where are we going? We go right out. No, down here a bit.
In 50 meters, turn right. Turn right.
But boy, this Spain, did a little trip here in Spain last night with Gamer and Convoy. Holy,
turn left.
it's beautiful. Our destination was that city of Vigo, and well, it's quite something. You come in over the hills, and then you're at the coast, and the roads are all built out on big, pillars, I guess, and big view of the city and harbor.
Go straight.
Quite something.
Keep right. Then take the exit on the right. Take the exit on the right.
The trailer's from the big heavy pack. It's the Tierson.
Take the third exit.
Oh man, we just got a head of steam going there. Now we gotta go uphill. Oh, not there.
Take the exit now.
This one. Boy, that's weird. I guess that's one way of changing direction. That could get to be a busy little roundabout.
roundabout, take the third exit.
Oops. Gotta get onto this transmission. It's not so much the transmission, I think. What? I'm just
Take
doing
the
this.
exit now.
Wow, this is wild. 2 of these roundabouts
Turn
just
right.
to get going on this highway. Okay. This doesn't have that distinctive engine noise and rise and fall of RPM that I like.
Keep left.
I wonder if I can scare this person out of that spot. Yeah, there they go. Uh-oh. That was wild.
Keep right. Then take the exit on the right.
Man. I gotta pay closer attention to this map. Wow. Wait a minute.
Calculating route.
Oh. Lorry. This is goofy. She says turn right, and I turn right. Well, I guess it's not the end of the world. We would have done that. We're gonna do this. Okay. I hate when that happens, though. Yeah. It's a nice big.
Keep right.
It's gotta be it here.
Keep right.
I guess when the entrances are the exits you have to take are so close together, you know, I can't really fault it. She's got to have it's a difficult thing to do too, to say no, not this one, the next one, and they're 50 feet apart, kind of thing. So it's really, I got to change my zoom level on
Keep right.
my dash map. Yeah, I can't remember the name of the town we were over. Well, what we did last night. Convoy was we started in, oops, I was going for 17th gear and there isn't one.
Keep left.
We started in Bordeaux, I think, France, went into Spain, went along the north coast of Spain, did one trip, and then from there carried on to Vigo with a second trip, and wow. Really good drive. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, that little extra poke in this engine is good. What I did is I had that load of logs on. It was 50,000 pounds, and I wasn't getting anywhere. It was going to be really late, so I went to a service center, paused the game, I went into the truck file, into the definition folder, engines, and what you do is you go in and you copy an engine out, to wherever you have the truck folder. Like, you know, if you keep your mods in their own folders, so in this case DAF NNT, you copy an engine out. So take the 375 horsepower engine, copy it to, you'll spit it out into your folder, open it with Notepad or Notepad++, and just look at the horsepower, torque, and Newton meters. And where you see those numbers, make them what you want them. And then also the name of the engine. You know, if it's a 375, you got to make it whatever you're going up to. I made this one 460. And then what you do is give it a new name. So the file used to be 1160 something 375 whatever. Well, I made the engine, so 11 is 11.6 liter, the 1160 I believe. It makes sense when you're looking at the numbers that the file has. So I made this 1460, so it's a 14 liter, and say you rename it 1460 460 or whatever it is. Save it as .sii, and just drag and drop it into your, if you have the engines open in 7-zip, just drag it back in. It says, do you want to copy this in here? Say yes. Make sure, because when you edit it with a text editor, depending on what you use, it'll quite often, it'll be, it's the name you make it, .sii, and then it'll be .text on the end of it. Take the .text off and drag it in, and bang, you go to the shop and there's your additional engine shows up.
Keep right. Then take the exit on the right.
And got the parameters you put there. But bear in mind, the foot-pounds of torque.
Take the exit on the right.
Oop.
Keep right.
The foot-pounds doesn't do anything. You just, I always just calculate it out, like convert Newton meters to foot-pounds to, or actually I kind of like, I think in foot-pounds. So what I do is I decide what my foot-pounds I want to use is, and I convert it to Newton meters. And then you can see where it, in this engine it'll say something like 11 or 13, 17 or something Newton meters below all the other engine numbers, and then 11.6. 11.6 is the engine size, and the 11 or 13, 17, whatever it was the Newton meters of torque. So that number has to, that's the number that has to change. Like above you'll see the specs that you see when you look at the engine in the shop, and you want those to change if you want some kind of, you know, be able to tell the difference between your mod motor and something else. Anyway, I show how to do this, I believe, in C-Mod stuff. It's the same principle. One of my tutorials. I guess I should do a tutorial on how to mod something like this truck where you don't have a Z-Mod engine in it. You want to work on the engine that exists in the truck. I guess I could do that. Just show you how to add weight to the chassis if you need to, or add a driving axle if it only has one and you want to.
Keep right.
Keep right, okay. Anyway, there's lots of things you can do in that DEF file if you can get in the mod. That's the thing, not all mods are open. Whoops, I just cut somebody up. Yep, almost ran him off the road. Yeah, so, you know, mods like this that are open are great because you can do lots of cool things with them. Or if it's from Steam, like anything on Steam is open. Any truck on Steam, you can do what you want with it. You can add transmissions into the transmission folder. You can do welcome. The only caveat is if you don't change the name of the mod, like so. Say for example, I'll just give you an example. You go get a truck from Steam, and it's gonna have a number. It's got like, I can't remember. It's an 8-digit number or something. Is really what the file is, how it's known, by a number and an address. And that you make changes to that truck, you leave all that alone, and next time Steam updates, it's going to change, mess up all your changes. It'll revert to stock. So what you got to do is rename it. So you can rename the Steam mod.
Keep left.
To what you want. So in this case, I could rename this. If this was on Steam, I would rename it to DAF NNT V2 or something like that for version 2.
Keep right.
And then just keep it on, pull it out of the folder, the default folder where Steam mods go in my computer, and just put it in the mod manager, the mod folder. And then it never get touched by updates, and you'll, and if the mod does get updated, and you want to update your modified mod, well, you have to just go do it again with the, or copy your changes into the new mod. Pretty, it sounds like probably complicated talking about it, but it's easy to do. I think I have to do a tutorial on it. Yeah, that's a good idea. Because it's a bummer, you make changes to a mod, and then the changes get wiped out by Steam update. Every time Steam goes in and verifies your game files, it wipes out your mod. Well, this is quite the rugged scenery here. I gotta remember to, what's the, a light straight down. No, we're gonna go off the road, aren't we? Yep. Try and see if we can't get a little snapshot here. Get her going sort of more or less straight. Yeah, if you can use Notepad, it's dead easy to make these changes. Now, I'm no big modder. I can't make mods and do anything really spectacular. I can just do the little tweaks here and there that makes it a little bit more enjoyable, a little bit more drivable. That's a pretty cool old truck. So this paint job, it's work in progress. It's still got lots of little work to do. Lots of little things aren't lining up here and there. Yeah, my whole thing is doing skins, so I really like to throw a skin on the trucks I drive. This one, there's a lot of different skins I can put on this truck that I have already made. I can adapt to it, but it's just funny how things line up on this truck. And getting it all to look right is a challenge. Man, the size of the suspension and springs on this truck, the leaf springs in the back and front, unbelievable. I'm going to see if we can get a shot of it when hopefully the light is a little better. It's straight overhead right now. Maybe it'll be coming in at a bit of an angle. We'll get a look at it once we get the load off. Wonder what that means. Is that the, oh, what is going on there? What is all that? That is wild. It's like, growing, oh, what is that, ginger? Isn't that how they grow ginger? No, I'm thinking of something else. Not ginger. There's something you grow under cover like that. I see it in, oh, look at that, plane's going down at a steep angle. Holy. It's like he's attacking a fire. That's like, oh, I'm trying to think of what they grow like that under cover. I see it in, oops, in BC. Maybe it's ginger. I don't know. Wow, this is pretty cool. What's this sign say? Oh, I've seen this image in the splash screens for the game. Almeria to the right. We're not going to turn right, apparently. To the map. Wow, look at that. Or view. Oops. I see one way station. I guess the way stations aren't as frequent in this game as they are in ATS. Oh man, look at that. Wow, that's cool. Out there. Oh, wait. We've got 35 kilometers to go. Cool if that road there was on the map. Uh-oh. Oh, oops. Yikes. I just did 1% damage to the truck. Not as much damage as that guy did to his cargo.
the exit on the right. Take the exit on the right.
It's interesting how this old truck has a lot of
Keep
road
right.
noise.
Then take the exit on the right. Take the exit on the right. At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Oh, darn. Oh.
Take the exit now.
Here comes that plane zooming in at the airport. Look at him go down. Ooh-wee. Almeria.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
Oh, we got in front of that guy. What happens here?
Keep right. Take the exit now.
Driving all over, looking around,
Keep
trying to
right.
see things. It's so cool.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
Oh, look at this guy coming in. Wow. That's cool.
Take the exit now.
Oops. Car parking under shade, that's good. Oops. Imagine it gets pretty
At the
hot.
roundabout, take the third exit.
Gets pretty hot here. Aeroporto.
Take the exit now. Turn right.
Here we are.
Arrived at destination.
I like that sound the trailer makes when you go over that bump on the entrance. It's cool. I really like this trailer too. It's nice. So once again, I'll put a link to the mod in the description. It's the big heavy pack. Fortunately, I believe. No, where did it come from? It's shared by the author of the mod on one of those share sites. I can't remember how crazy. I think it was it Modland or something like that. But it's by the actual author, so it's legitimate. It's not like a a pirated mod or anything. It's just that he chose to distribute it that way, which is a little weird, but it's a great mod. Oh, we're a little wide here. Okay, wait a minute. Let's straighten out a bit. Might be a while unloading this. I can't imagine how they're going to unload this. Let's have a look at that real quick before we get it off the truck. Yeah, I mean, that's like, that's got to be pulled off of there by hand. We'll be here a while. Let's look at the time. It says it's 13:26. Okay, let's see how long it takes these guys. What are we looking for? Lights. Kill the lights. And offload. Do I have to get in to do that? Oh. Oh, I didn't have my engine. There we go. Couldn't hear the thing idling. Okay. How we do? So 7,000 euros. Not a big paying job. And it was 13 something or other, and now it is 1330. Oh man, that's highly unrealistic. This guy's got that load off there in no time. Wow, they must have descended on that truck like locusts. Anyway, cool truck. I like it. Turbo intercooling, DAF. And you can put air cleaners on the hood, on each side of the hood too. And these wheels are the pack de Rodas. I'll put a link in the description. And it's the version 1.3 of the mod. So yeah, lots of work to do though to get this skin all lined up and looking right on here. And I got to move the old school to the doors off of the side of the sleeper. That window kind of messes it up. Puts it low on this side, so I match it with low on that side, and it just doesn't look good. But anyway, hope you enjoyed that truck. It's pretty cool, and I'll put a link to the truck in the description as well. So anyway, take care, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. And bye for now.